My name is Malina, and today I'm going to be doing an interview on my mom, Marcela Nunez. Question number 1. Tell me about your relatives and ancestors. What country or countries did they come from and when?
Sure. We came to this country in August of 1986. My parents came and I come from Colombia. I have ancestors from Spain. That's from my mom's side of the family. But that's my great-great-grandmother. So, but most of my family is from Colombia.
Are there still family members in that country?
In Colombia, I have many family members, both on my dad's side and my mom's side of the family. I have aunts, uncles, cousins. There's a lot of people that I have there. Yes.
Question number 3. Why did you leave the country of your birth?
My parents decided to immigrate to the United States because they wanted to have a better life, a better opportunity for me to go to school and for them to have better jobs. So this was definitely a better opportunity for them. So we left Colombia.
What are other languages spoken by our family members?
We all speak Spanish.
Are there any celebrations, traditions that our family brought to America that are still observed?
Sure, we have many traditions. First, we spend a lot of time as family together on the weekends and on important holidays like Christmas, New Year's, Easter. For holidays like Easter and Christmas, we get together and we usually have big feasts of and meals. For Easter we eat fish and the family gets together. Everybody also brings a dish and we go to church together and we celebrate our Catholic holiday. For Christmas also it's the same thing. We usually have turkey for Christmas. We get together with other families as well. And before I forget, during the Christmas season we have a very important tradition. It's called novenas. And what a novena is a prayer for 9 days in a row before Christmas Eve. So when we have the novenas, we usually get together every single day at different people's homes and we pray and sing. And the kids play a very important part of this tradition because we teach them the Christmas songs, Christmas carols, and there's a lot of musical instruments, and it's all about for the children to learn about the Catholic holidays and that important tradition that we have. So that's one of the most important traditions that I consider I have in my family. We also celebrate our Independence Day, which is July 20th. We get together and we go to different festivals or parades in different parts of New York and New Jersey. And we celebrate with other Colombians and we sing and dance and we celebrate our country's independence. That's what some of our holidays.
Can you share any interesting information about our family or their immigration to this country?
Sure. When my parents immigrated to this country, they had many different jobs and transitions, obviously. But we first came here to Miami, then we came to New York, and we ended up living in West Orange, New Jersey. That's where I grew up. And my parents had different jobs, including car wash and factories and different industries until they were able to settle on land, more stable jobs when we settled in West Orange, New Jersey. So for a period of time, definitely they struggled. I was a translator for many years until they were able to learn the English language because they didn't have the opportunity to go to school when they came here because they had to work so that we could live and they could provide food and shelter for the family. So me being in school and having the chance to go to school, I had to translate for them and help them out with many of their daily and routine everyday activities.
Was this your first time on a plane? And were you scared?
That was my first time on a plane. I was 12 years old and it was very exciting. It was a huge plane. I remember that very clearly, and I was definitely interested in everything that plane had. And at that time it was different. You could talk to the captain, they will come out and let you see the cockpit as well. So definitely was very exciting. It was a 5-hour trip on the plane, and to me it was fun the whole 5 hours. Definitely loved it.
Where did you originally land when you came to the US?
We landed in Miami, Florida, and I remember this very vividly because it was my first time seeing the ocean and the beach. And the next day when we got here, after we got here, I came out in the balcony of the hotel and I saw the beach, and I almost didn't understand what I was looking at because it was like I wasn't seeing anything in front of me. But then my dad's like, "You're looking at the beach," and it was all ocean, and it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So definitely a very pleasurable memory that I have.
How did you feel when you left your country?
I had many mixed emotions. Definitely knew I was going to miss my family, my grandmothers, my cousins, my aunts, and my uncles. But I was happy. I remember as a little girl, I used to imagine myself speaking English and singing English, and I would do it in front of the mirror, except it wasn't English. It was gibberish. I was just saying crazy stuff in the mirror and pretending I was singing in English. So then when I knew we were coming here, I was very excited because I was going to learn English. So it was mixed emotions. I was wondering when I was going to see my family again and how long that was going to take. But it was good.
Did you like school here? Was it the same than in Colombia?
School, very different than in Colombia. I liked it, but it took some getting used to. When I was in Colombia, I was in a private school, and we had uniforms, and the schedule was different. So that took some getting used to, and I didn't speak English, so it took some time for me to understand and learn the English language. So I needed a lot of help from other students, and thank God there was English as a second language courses and classes, and they helped me with my homework and with my academics. So it was challenging, definitely, but I liked it. I'm glad I had the chance.
Do you now appreciate that your parents moved to the United States?
I appreciate it very much. I am thankful every single day that my parents came here. I understand their struggles. I know it wasn't easy for them to leave their family in Colombia, their parents and their brothers and sisters, and their whole life behind for me and for them, especially for me. So they gave me the chance of being in school, of finishing high school, of finishing a college, and now I have a very good job thanks to all of that. So I am very appreciative of everything my parents did and having come to this country.
Do you still visit Colombia?
I do. I visit Colombia about every 2 years. I take you and your sister back with me so that you guys can see the country where I come from and learn our traditions and meet my family and learn the language, which is very important for us to continue having as a family. So yes, I do. I go back every other year or so.
Last question. What type of food did you guys bring?
What type of food do we bring? Lots of candies and sweets. We Colombians have a sweet tooth, and we like delicious dulce de leches and other stuff. So definitely miss some of that stuff. We're very lucky because here in Elizabeth we have a lot of Colombian restaurants, and we have the chance of having their Colombian food. But we still have, every now and then that we have people come from Colombia, they bring us things that the treats that we can't find here. So definitely miss some of that stuff.
Thank you for doing this today.
You're welcome. Thank you.